Most people think the Rolex world is about one thing: money. They walk into a boutique believing that as long as they have the cash, the watch should be theirs. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to admit. In the Rolex ecosystem, money is the minimum requirement, not the qualification. Today, I'm breaking down why money isn't enough, and the real factors that decide who gets the pieces everyone else chases. Welcome to Status Driven, where we decode the psychology of status, luxury, and human behavior. In luxury retail, people assume money equals leverage. But in the Rolex world, it's the opposite. If every customer walking in has money, the AD's job isn't to figure out who can afford the watch. It's to figure out who deserves allocation. This is the first reality check. Money doesn't set you apart. Money just gets you in the door. Here's the psychology behind it. If 10 people want a Daytona, and all 10 have the money, the AD has to differentiate based on something other than spending ability. They look for consistency, loyalty, long-term behavior, attitude, whether you're hype-driven or brand-driven, and whether you present like a flipper or a collector. This is where most people fail. They think the flex is having money. ADs care about who will protect the brand. Rolex doesn't need to sell you a watch. You need them to sell it to you. This flips the entire power dynamic. The boutique has unlimited demand and extremely limited supply. So the AD is playing a psychological game. Who is worth investing a scarce allocation to? Money isn't a signal. Behavior is. Here's who rises to the top. And again, none of this is about money. 1. The calm buyer. Not hype-driven, not desperate, not chasing one watch like it's a lottery ticket. They appreciate the brand, not just the grails. 2. The relationship builder. They show up, show interest, ask questions, and treat the SA like a human, not a vending machine. 3. The long-term customer. Someone who buys pieces they actually like, not just strategic purchases. 4. The high-status security client. This person doesn't brag, doesn't list their collection immediately, doesn't name drop. They don't need to convince you they belong. Their energy does the talking. This is the part people hate hearing. Sometimes the person with the most money is the least appealing client. Why? Because the ones who lead with money often show entitlement, impatience, or desperation. All red flags for a luxury brand's long-term health. When you think money entitles you to a luxury item, that's actually low-status behavior. And ADs spot it instantly. Here's what people miss. VIPs don't get special pieces because they're rich. Everyone in that ecosystem is rich. VIPs get priority because they've shown trust, consistency, genuine enthusiasm, and emotional maturity. They're predictable. They're loyal. They don't flip. They elevate the brand. And that is worth infinitely more than just spending power. If your strategy is walk in with money and ask for a Daytona, you've already lost. If your strategy is buy random things I don't want to win points, that's not a real relationship either. The real key is show up with calm confidence. Build a real connection. Let your taste speak louder than your wallet. So yes, money matters. But in the Rolex world, money is the starting line, not the finish line. If you want the pieces everyone else is chasing, work on the parts that can't be bought. Your energy, your presence, your patience, your consistency, and your genuine interest. Rolex is a status ecosystem. And in a status ecosystem, behavior beats money every time. Thanks for watching. If you want more insights on status, luxury, and the psychology behind it all, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. This is Status Driven. See you in the next one.